man. Whew. How long have I been sleeping? Whew, man. Hey, I might have been out for a while on YouTube, but I'm back. Today is the day, man. It is so nice. Sunny here in Mowssouri. You know what we're gonna do? We are going to review some equipment today. How about the Green Touch trimmer racks? They were cool. They were nice enough to send some trimmer racks my way so I could try them out, test them out, see what I thought. Let's check them out. So let's check out this Green Touch trimmer rack. This trimmer rack right here holds 3 trimmers. It has the engine support mounts over here on the side, so we're going down the road and your trimmer and engine is bouncing around. That will actually support the engine so it won't break it off from the shaft. Really cool feature with Green Touch Industries trimmer rack. So let's check out and see how your equipment, your trimmers, edgers, let's see how they attach to this Green Touch trimmer rack. So the first thing you need to know, it comes with the 2 attachments. They're going to attach to your trimmer shaft or your edger shaft. So let's check out the trimmer and edger and let's see how these attachments hook up to those pieces of equipment. Alright, so we have the 2 attachments here. First we need to figure out where these attachments are going to mount on our trimmer or edger shaft. This one's going to mount towards the head, and then this one's going to mount somewhere towards the handle or closer to the engine mount. Once you have your trimmer or edger, just kind of set it up here and figure out where that attachment's going to go. It's probably going to go right about there. And then same thing on this end, figure out where your attachment's going to go and kind of mark it. Alright, so let's get these 2 attachments on the trimmer or edger shaft. Just 2 bolts. All you need is an Allen wrench. Slide that in and twist it until it's nice and tight. And once you get these on here, we're going to line them up on the Green Touch trimmer racks, and we're going to see if everything lines up and see how it fits. So I have this attachment on the front. Go down here and attach this one to the end by the trimmer head. Same thing with this end, just has a couple of bolts, need an Allen wrench to tighten it down good and tight. The first time you may not want to get everything nice and tight. You may just want to get a little snug so you can adjust it if needed, because you want that good fit and everything lined up nice and perfect. So let's see if that'll work. So the easiest way to line up this end down here is to simply slide this end into the trimmer rack itself. And then once you have this end in the trimmer rack and secured, you can go down here and you can adjust this one as needed. And then once you get it adjusted pretty good, you can tighten those down and you're good to go. Now as you can see, once the trimmer is mounted to the trimmer rack, you have this engine support right here, and you can move this around to adjust to your trimmer, but I like to use it right there. As you can see, the engine is not going to bounce up and down while going down the road. Now to take this trimmer out of the rack, you just lift up right here and just pull it right out. That end down there is just going to slide out. Same thing to put it back in. You're going to go slide it through the little pin, lift that up, slide it in. Here is a closer look of how this trimmer is attached to the trimmer rack using the Green Touch Industries trimmer attachment. You just lift up on this, slides right out. As you can see, the attachment right there. Same thing, you put it back in, it just slides back in. You lift that up, slides back in, and it's locked into place. Let's move over here to the engine support. As you can see, each trimmer or edger that you have on here, you got these little brackets, these little supports. It's going to keep your engine from vibrating, from bouncing up and down while you're going down the road, and it's going to save it from breaking off right there at the shaft. All right, I've shown you the trailer rack. Now I want to show you and talk to you about these attachments that you put on your trimmer. You know, they're not very heavy attachments, but when you put them on your trimmer shaft and you're trimming all day, every day, I tend to notice the difference. When I'm back and forth trimming, I notice the balance is a little off on this trimmer now. And also this attachment here, it seems to get in the way a lot on my leg when I'm trimming back and forth. So just some things to consider, things to think about if you do purchase the Green Touch trimmer racks. Now my goal is not to persuade you guys to buy one trimmer rack over another. Everybody has their preference, everybody has their opinion on what's the best and what they like, and that's a cool thing about the lawn care industry. There's so much equipment, so many different brands for you to try out, test out, and see what you like best, see what works best for you. All right, so I just want to give a quick shout out to Jordan with Green Touch Industries, man. He was cool enough, nice enough to send the Green Touch trimmer rack my way for me to test out, try out, see what I thought about the product, and ultimately give a review about it. So Jordan, Green Touch Industries, guys, I appreciate you guys so much for sending that trimmer rack my way so I could test it out, try it out, get it out there on the internet for you guys to check out and see if that's something that you may be interested in using for your lawn care business. Now, since we are on the topic of shout outs, man, I got to give some shout outs before I get off here. I met a lot of cool guys at the GIE Expo 2018. They were just super great people to hang out with, talk to. I met a lot of new faces. A lot of you guys I saw last year, but this year saw a whole lot more people there in the lawn care industry, just hanging out, chatting, and just doing life together. So I want to give a quick shout out to some of you guys that I met at the GIE Expo. Like I said, I went to the GIE Expo last year. I met Chris with CME Lawn Care. This year, met him again. He was cool enough to give me one of his company shirts, and I appreciate that so much, Chris. Means a lot. You know, we didn't get to talk a whole lot at the GIE Expo this year, but we've stayed in touch the past year. You know, somebody else that I met at the GIE Expo was Hub Landscape. He was cool enough to give me this sweet hat. It's a fitted hat, man. It feels nice. You know, these are just the kind of guys that you'll meet at the GIE Expo. You know, somebody in the lawn care business, a landscape business that you can relate to, hang out with, get to know them, get to know their business. Just a good group of guys coming together every single year, hanging out, having a whole lot of fun, talking business, doing life together. And man, it's just been awesome. You know, some other cool guys that I met at the GIE Expo 2018 was Benji with Man Mower Lawn Care. Out of Florida, drove like 16 something hours to make it to the GIE Expo. I mean, just a cool guy to hang out with, talk to about the lawn care business. Another guy was Chris with Little Blue Lawn Care. Go check him out. He's actually from Mowssouri. I didn't even know it, but we met up this year, hung out quite a bit. He was there checking out to see which mower was right for him. So it's nice to meet you, Chris. Now, another guy I was wanting to meet, not even from the U.S. He's up in Canada. His name's Justin. Just in Time Yard Services. Go check him out. Says he comes to the GIE about every other year. Justin, great to meet you, man. Now, there are so many people that I met at the GIE Expo. I mean, it was just crazy, the amount of people that come up to you, talk to you, hang out with you, and get to know them. But I can't take time to mention everybody's name. I'd be here all day long. This video would be like 3 hours long, but one guy that I want to mention before I head out of here, Shuby with JBS Lawn and Landscaping. Dude, it was awesome to meet you, brother. Thanks for hooking up. Thanks for hanging out, and I can't wait to visit with you next year, man. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you guys so much. Just like, share, subscribe, whatever you cool YouTube guys do to get the word out there and share it with your friends in the lawn care industry. Again, guys, I appreciate you so much for watching this video. My name's Cameron. I'm from Mowssouri, and you've been watching The Lawn Care Life in Mowssouri. We'll catch you later, guys.